I have one last personal dream match that I'd like to make happen. And since I'm the one controlling the fancy fantasy time travel computer today, it's exactly what we're gonna do. He dominated the cruiserweight scene in WCW, then joined WWE, where he captured European, Intercontinental, and Tag Team Championships in short order. Eddie Guerrero was pure magic in the ring. And while I was still on the indie circuit, I watched Eddie return to WWE using his Latino heat to do the unthinkable, capture the WWE Championship.
Eddie to the top rope! Frog splash! Frog splash!
Lying, cheating, and stealing his way to the top was the only way Eddie knew how to get things done, and the fans loved him for it. I always hoped that when the day came that I signed with WWE, I'd have the opportunity to perform with Eddie once again. But for now, we'll let Slingshot Tech make the impossible possible. Just like my matches against Cactus Jack and Stone Cold, who you choose is on you. No matter who you choose and no matter what happens in the ring, we're still cool. And Eddie Guerrero will forever be loved and missed. Viva lo Aso, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a match many thought we would never see. Eddie Guerrero versus CM Punk.
Just listen to this ovation for the Second City Saint.
CM Punk just soaking it in, feeding off his hometown crowd. This is what Eddie knew he was walking into tonight. The loudest, most passionate ovation you may hear all year.
Yeah, Cole, but Eddie also knows you don't wrestle a crowd. Punk may be feeling invincible right now, but once that bell rings, it's just him and Eddie.
And when you face Eddie Guerrero, things get very real very fast.
This is an emotional matchup for CM Punk, and you better believe Eddie knows that already. These two briefly crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of respect between the two of them right now, but once the bell rings, I expect that to all go out the window.
Latino Heat!
From El Paso, Texas, weighing in 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero.
Just look at that smirk on Eddie's face. He's eating this up, not being intimidated by all the noise, not being intimidated by Punk.
Eddie can match Punk with his technical ability, he can match him with his mental game, and he can match him on pure fighting spirit. And once upon a time, when they met in the ring before WWE, Eddie had the experience. You have to wonder if Eddie can exploit that and make Punk once again feel like a rookie.
You have to think that Eddie would love nothing more than to take the win from Punk here in front of his home crowd.
Yeah, Cole, but whenever CM Punk is in Chicago, he fights like a man absolutely possessed.
CM Punk squaring off against Eddie Guerrero. And just listen to this crowd here in Chicago.
They are feeling the heat indeed. The ring psychology we're about to witness from these two is something that will be studied for years.
Two men who met decades ago before either one reached their heights, but now Punk and Eddie are so evenly matched. This already might be a Match of the Year candidate.
From the top. Oh, the reversal by Eddie Guerrero. CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed, Cole. These two men engaged in multiple battles on the independent circuit during Eddie's brief time away from WWE when Punk was still an in-ring rookie. Punk's raw skills at that point sharpened Eddie enough for Eddie to return to WWE and become a world champion.
But the
Blast off!
oh, a malfunction at the junction.
And that prevents Eddie's attack.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Softened up opponent has no clue where they're at. This might wake you up in a bad way. Superplex from the top.
That move wasn't originally intended for the top rope, but that's what we just saw.
Throwing caution to the wind.
Side dive.
Throwing absolute caution to the wind there, and it paid off big time. Two men that are the epitome of resilience, Punk and Eddie.
From the top, bang! CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's in-ring debut, only 3 years from when he decided to pursue professional wrestling full-time.
Even that early in his career, CM Punk was known as an indie darling, a pro wrestling wunderkind. But Punk...
Lift off! Crossbody from the top!
And another climb. He's making a statement here.
Stalking from above.
From way up, double axe handle connects.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Bang! What a move! You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, both men are known to lie, cheat, and steal, but there's an art form to doing so within the limits of the rulebook. Plus, even though both men have lived in the land of extreme, I have a feeling both men will fight with honor tonight.
What you doing here, Corey?
The colossal clutch.
Wrenching in the submission even tighter. We could slip right underneath, and just like that, he's out of the hold. Got him where he wants him.
Up and delivering a Falcon Arrow. Eddie has to be aware now. This isn't the kid I faced before. This man is my equal, maybe better. Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen. Getting up on wobbly legs, but he'll soon be put back down.
Fends it off. Good counter.
He's heading back to the... Got the arm trapped. Looking for the Maestro Cradle.
Oh, he kicked out.
Stopping the ref before 3. Well done.
Up and
Connecting with the Falcon Arrow. Guerrero's falling victim to the onrush right now.
Punk proving he's seen this movie before, and Eddie can't find an opening here. Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece, with a time limit draw as well.
You cannot ask for a more even rivalry than that, Michael Cole. Each man is going to pull out all of the stops to earn that final, decisive victory.
Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
And guys, Eddie's going to need to dig deep into his playbook if he wants to come back against Punk now. Roundhouse kick.
This is the moment where the wheat is separated from the chaff. Springboard misses the target.
Oh, and a neck breaker.
CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
CM Punk
Misses big time.
And I think there was a moment of hesitation before the leap, and it made all the difference.
Disastrous turn of events. Could change the whole complexion of this match. Hooked up. Shin breaker. Point of the elbow, nailed it.
CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop in WWE. But starting his career, guys his size weren't considered main event talent.
Seeing a guy like Eddie Guerrero, who once competed as a cruiserweight, take on and topple giants from the heavens.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk is not taking his eyes off Eddie for a second, and it is paying off.
From the top, double axe handle connects. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy. Uh-oh, the top rope. Whiplash neck breaker.
CM Punk headed to the top rope.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Breathtaking head scissor takedown. Latino Heat bringing a bit of a simmer to CM Punk as he starts to register some attacks.
And that failed to hit the mark. Shot with so much force.
Ooh, he fends that off.
Time to go for a ride. Exploder suplex.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
CM Punk from the top rope.
CM Punk with the elbow.
Punk put everything he had behind that one, and Eddie's in a bad, bad way now.
Airborne.
From the top with the splash.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. And an elbow.
Time to go for a ride. Exploder suplex.
And the momentum is shifting away from Eddie.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
Managing to evade a
crucifix. Pinning combination. And the count doesn't even begin.
I don't know who's more shocked he just kicked out. The fans, us announcers, or his opponent.
Eddie with a reversal. Guerrero might be waking up.
And now's his chance to get back into this thing.
Driver.
Spiked him.
Turns that back on CM Punk.
And a brainbuster.
Eddie's got Punk seeing more stars than on the Chicago flag after that one. From the top. Landing straight on the knees, not the intended outcome.
What an axe handle. Two men giving every... Look at the height.
Frog splash.
Going for the pin, is this over?
2 count.
Stopping the count, and I don't know why he won't just end this already. Back and forth, this has been an absolute showcase of fighting spirit from Punk and Guerrero.
Fighting spirit or sheer stubbornness. Either way, everyone in the WWE Universe is hanging on every move here.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Guerrero needs to better assess the situation to turn this around.
Triangle armbar. Triangles in. Triangles in. Trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
reversal. He's able to break through with an attack of his own.
Time out for Eddie to get his energy up and claw back into the fight. That is why you can't leave any... He might have him here. Is this it?
He breaks the ref's count before 2.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
Oh, he flips that around.
Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoisted up. Double underhook backbreaker. I think this whole place is shaking right now.
They're literally tearing down that house. Hoisted up high here. Sit down, power bomb.
Punk avoids the attack.
Shoulders down, this might do it.
Oh, look at this, reverses the leverage. Something of a cocky decision, him just stopping the pin like that.
Knee right on target.
And a reversal by Guerrero. Down with a neck breaker. And he gets countered.
Punk formulating a move. Oh, what a forceful clothesline.
Producing a trampling.
Boom. CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda Vice grip.
And look at how tight a grip this... A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Kick to the body as the arm trapped. Tremendous athleticism.
Arm drag. Oof, pounding the breadbasket.
And Punk has got to feel like he did back when he was a rookie. He still doesn't know how to handle Latino heat.
Boot to the stomach gives them separation.
Placing him in the corner.
Punk now looking to reap the benefits of this dominance, dragging his opponent up onto the turnbuckles. High risk, high reward. You're down right, the plunge. That's going to keep Guerrero down.
And cover now for the match. 2. Punk did it here in Chicago.
This has to mean so much more for Punk than just a win. Defeating your idol is something few people ever get to experience.
Let alone in front of your hometown, on your native soil.
You can just tell Punk is being overwhelmed with emotion right now.